intellectually stimulating circle of older peers, drawn mainly from sons and daughters of her mother's friends. Many of them were university students, and they brought back stories of their most intellectually adventurous professors, including the still largely unknown Martin Heidegger at Marburg. Hannah Arendt excelled academically in the Luiseschule, but displayed an independent streak that did not endear her to her teachers. At the age of 15, she responded to an instructor's rude remark by organizing a student boycott of his classes. The school authorities did not look kindly on such behavior, and she was expelled. Determined that her daughter continue her education, Martha Arendt arranged for Hannah to spend several semesters at the University of Berlin. While there, she studied Greek and Latin, and also attended lectures on Christian theology by Romano Guardini, a well-known Christian existentialist. Thus fortified, she was able to take the all-important Abitur, graduation exam, at the Luiseschule as an extraneous scholar. With success in the examination and her gymnasium degree, she was ready to become a real university student. In 1924, she elected to go to Marburg. In the period 1924 to 1926, when Arendt was his student, Heidegger taught courses on Aristotle's rhetoric and Plato's sophist. Arendt was exposed not only to Heidegger's radical revision of the phenomenological method he had learned from Edmund Husserl, but also to his approach to the texts of the past. Heidegger's destructive approach emphasized the need to break through the husks of traditional interpretations, the better to engage Plato, Aristotle, Kant, and others in a living philosophical dialogue. In contrast to Heidegger's acolytes, Arendt never mimicked his difficult style or esoteric language. She did, however, imbibe his general approach. Like Heidegger, Arendt was a pearl diver who descended to the bottom of the sea, meaning, in the case of the Western tradition of philosophical thought, the ancient Greeks, not to excavate the bottom and bring it to light, but to pry loose the rich and the strange. These thought fragments could, once recovered, be made to speak in the present. That the 35-year-old Heidegger was charismatic in the eyes of the resolute starvelings studying philosophy during these years is beyond doubt. The 18-year-old Arendt was attracted to him romantically. During her time at Marburg, she and the married Heidegger had an affair. Retrospectively, Arendt viewed her relationship with Heidegger as the first great passion of her life, and Heidegger would later claim that Arendt was his philosophical muse during these years. Nevertheless, it was clear to them both that Arendt would have to finish her degree with someone else. In 1926, she left Marburg, first for Freiburg, then on to Heidelberg to study with Heidegger's friend and fellow Existenz philosoph Karl Jaspers. It was with Jaspers that Arendt wrote her doctoral dissertation, The Concept of Love in St. Augustine. Her doctoral work complete, Arendt moved from Heidelberg to Berlin in 1929, the year of the stock market crash in New York and the beginning of the Great Depression. The Weimar Republic's shaky foundations became even shakier with mounting unemployment and the advent of hyperinflation. While in Heidelberg, Arendt continued to see Heidegger, but his attraction to the idea of a conservative revolution, one led by the Nazi Party, effectively put an end to all contact between them for 17 years. Attending a fundraising event for a small Marxist journal in Berlin, Arendt ran into a young Jewish philosophy student, Gunther Stern. Arendt had met Stern previously in Heidelberg, but had shown little interest. This time her response was decidedly different, and they were soon living together. Stern had decided to write a Habilitationsschrift, the second dissertation required for academic employment as a lecturer or Privatdozent at a German university. His chosen subject was